Hi everyone, welcome. I'm so happy you decided to click on this video. I do hope you guys stay to the end of the video because I do have a message given to me by the angels and spirit. And so for you guys. And before we begin, I just want to quickly state for entertainment purposes only, just so I don't forget and get hit by YouTube. Thank you my babies. Dinosaurs, you know exactly who you are. If you're a pre-existing subscriber, you're my baby dinosaur. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome my baby dinosaur egg. And so, today we're going to be talking about the Rust Belt voters. Now, I just want to quickly state before I go further. Today is October 10th at 4:44 p.m. on the Eastern Coast. Just so you guys know, the angels are indeed here with us today with me making this video. And so, if you guys watched my first part 1 Rust Belt video, I highly recommend you watch that video before you watch this one. Alright? And so, I just want to give a little quote. This is what I'll be doing in all my videos from now on. I feel like there's something that you need to hear. And when I was younger, I was very depressed and I didn't have access to therapy. And one way that I did this was I got myself out of this depression. Was every day I'll read an inspirational quote, and just to help inspire me to do better in my life, and so that I want to do the same for you. I want you to be better. I want you to be happy and joyful and not depressed or whatnot. So I do hope this does inspire you in life. So I just want to quickly read it, then we'll move on, okay? If you want to know what the quote is and you want to put it down or something, I always put all my quotes from this video onward in the description below. Self-belief and hard work will always earn you success, and that is by Virat Kohli. So that is very interesting. What that basically means is that you need to believe in yourself, and hard work will always follow. You can never manifest something but never do anything. Like, I was manifesting for a long time starting this channel, but I never did anything until I met Lilac Lantern Tarot. Shout out to her, by the way. She said, just do it, worry about the rest later. And this is why I have this channel, because of her. I was worrying about everything else. I don't have the background yet and stuff like that. I was so worried, but because of her, I owe my channel to her. I owe my gratification from her. I owe my, my love and compassion to her because she's such an amazing reader and an amazing person. And so I want to do what she gave to me, as because she does payday, and my payday is to pass it on to you guys. And so I do hope you guys take that. And so for the states that we'll be going over today, what's going to be happening, what ways the states are going to go in the current trajectory. I do not use polls, so don't worry. This is all based in the cards. So for today, these are the states: Iowa, Minnesota, Ohio, and Michigan. This is in part 2 of the video. In part 3, this is what I will have in those part 3 video: Pennsylvania, Indiana, Wisconsin, and Illinois. So to keep, if you guys are interested in those states, you want to find out what way they're going, or they're going to flip, or there's going to be a recount and stuff like that. And those are going to be in the next video. If you guys do like this, I will be doing the Sun Belt, the Northeast, the Pacific, the Central Plains, the Bible Belt, Alaska, and Hawaii. So just so you guys know. Alright. So Spirit, tell me. For the state of Iowa. Okay, so these are the two states these are the two cards that represent Iowa. So I guess there's going to be 2 cards in here. I have to remember this. Alright, so we have the card that's looking overseas. They're observing pardon me. They are looking and overseeing what's happening around the world. Sorry, I studied on my own words. Then we have here, they're taking a big risk. They're looking at a fool. And so I feel like that's the Republican Party. And so that's kind of interesting. Alright. So what I do is normally when I read per state, I'm going to read until I find the card. And that normally tells you the story. That's how I read tarot cards. I don't have a specific format. I either have a yes or no. I use my own intuition. I ask the spirit and angels. But normally the spirit and angels sometimes don't like to answer me, because they want me to find out the answers myself. And so that's why I have to, look deep into the cards. It's okay, Spirit, tell me about the state of Iowa. Is it going Republican? Is it going Democrat? Is there going to be a recount? What's happening in the state of Iowa? Let's go into the president. Then we have crossed by. So this is not like it's handed over. This is my card for like his seat being handed over to somebody else. Okay, hold on. Spirit, is this state going to go to Trump? Is this Iowa going to go to Trump? I heard a no and a yes. It might be up for grabs. Hold on. Spirit, is this up for grabs? The incumbent out. That's what I'm saying. Like I see the okay, just so you guys can see. I did get a new thing so you guys can kind of see from the back end of the camera, but for now that's what we have. We have the president, and so this is the current leader. We have crossed by it being handed over to the other party, so this might be a recount. Sorry, I had like something tickle on my nose. Then we have here, there's a lot of money in investment. Now I don't know if you guys know this, but Trump took his ads off the airway in Iowa when they're voting. So that's bad. That's a bad sign. And if you guys have been watching my previous videos, this necessarily means that the incumbent is out. The incumbent's not in the seat at this point, meaning that we probably don't have an incumbent. There's about strength. And here's Iowa. So Iowa might not be voting for Trump. They might not be. As of right now, it appears like it will be. But what I'm getting from that, there might be a one recount, which is probably, it looks like it went to the president. Then it crossed by something being handed, meaning it probably was found fraudulent. And so it might actually go to the Democrats. That's interesting. Because in my previous reading with the Trump states with blue Texas, I highly recommend you check that video out. I do other states. Yeah, it says here Iowa go to Trump, but there's a recount. That was my previous reading. That's interesting. Okay, interesting. So it appeared that it goes to Trump, but there's a recount. Still, so that's really interesting. Okay, Spirit, tell me, what is the card that represents Minnesota? What is the card that represents Minnesota? What is the card that represents Minnesota? I'm trying to keep this video short for you guys. What is the card that represents Minnesota? What is the card that represents Minnesota? Okay, so we have a decision, and another card flew out. And we have the Page of Pentacles. And so I've seen that they're juggling a lot of money, and I think this has to do with the police and defunding the police. So I do feel like there's a decision being made here. And there's the Page of Pentacles. So those are the two cards that represent the Democrat. I mean, the state of Minnesota. So I will read up into that card. Okay, Spirit, tell me. What way is the state of Minnesota going? Is there going to be a recount? Are they going to Biden? Are they going to Trump in the election? There's a new leader. There's an offer. Okay, Spirit, tell me. There might be the Republicans offering something new. Well, it's not good. It's not good new. Just saying. All right, Spirit, tell me. What way is Minnesota going to be voting? Is it going to be going to Donald Trump or the Republican nominee? Or is it going to be going to Biden? What way is it going? What way is it going? What way is it going? Spirit, tell me. What way is the state of Minnesota going? What way is the state of Minnesota going? Spirit, tell me. What way is the state of Minnesota going? Okay. I think it's good. Then now we have here a lot of money. So it's going to be a very competitive race. They're looking to the past. They're looking at the time of Barack Obama. They want a new beginning. This is my Nancy card, too. They want a new leader. I don't think they're voting for Trump. Right now, they're at the crossroads, so they have not been decided yet what way Minnesota's going. They will be victorious, but I see this as my incumbent card, too, and then driving the sword through the incumbent. So whoever's in the incumbent seat, either Pence or Trump, they probably don't look like they're winning the state because they're going to be very judgmental on his handling of the virus and everything else, all the strife and problems that's been caused. And here we have it, Minnesota. Let's see. Hogging money. Okay, so that's what's on that deck. And at the end of the deck, we have money being a lot. It's going to be competitive. Something's going to be stolen. A new leader will come in. Nancy Pelosi will come in. Or we found that they've been struggling. And they've been stabbed in the back by the current administration. It was a big risk. Handed over. And then here we also have Iowa. So it might have something to do with like money being stolen from the state of Minnesota and then being put back in through air campaigns, if that makes any sense. So that's interesting. As of right now, it appears that Minnesota wants something new. They want a new leader, but they're at the crossroad right now, and therefore it's undecided. And we keep seeing this tower card. Something big's happening. I don't know if you guys are seeing that, but something big's happening. Okay, Spirit, in the state of Ohio, what is the card that represents Ohio? You have one card already. Spirit, tell me, what is the state card that represents Ohio? And we have another card. Alright. We have struggle and the decision being made. The juggling who they want for president. So these are the two cards that represent Ohio. Interesting. Interesting. Really. And at the bottom of the deck is the card that represents Ohio. They feel like they've been lied to. So. Oh, look. Yeah. Oops. Okay. Okay. Alright. Spirit, tell me. In the state of Ohio, what way is it going in the 2020 election? Is it going to the Republican nominee or the Joe Biden in the election? What way is Ohio going? Is it going to Trump? Is it going to the Democratic candidate Joe Biden? Is it going to the Republican nominee? Is there going to be a recount? What's happening? Spirit, show me what's going to happen on election day or the final result of Ohio. What's happening? Spirit, tell me what's happening with Ohio. Okay, I kind of feel like this is Nancy. Okay, we have, they're trying to move out of troubled water. So they are very troubled by this current administration. I can't use my other arm, so this is going to be hard. I'm just going to try to, so you guys can see it. I'm sorry if I'm stuttering, I do have a deaf accent. Yeah, they've been very well fought. There are two candidates here that have been fighting for the state, but they end up going to be making the final decision. I'm getting like the feeling that they might be the tiebreaker. They might be the state that's tied. This might be the tipping point state. They're looking for something new, a new beginning. I'm not sure what this means. We have Minnesota too. We have Minnesota reverse. So the way Minnesota goes might be the way the state goes. And then we have Nancy. Nancy keeps showing up in these things. Nancy's probably going to be the current interim president. Then we have, they're looking. They're trying to figure out what's happening. There's Victorious. Who's Victorious though? There's a tower moment. A hanged man. Oh. Ooh, okay. It's juicy. And here we have our Ohio. We have Ohio. So there might be there might be a recount. I never did a reading on Ohio, did I? No, I never did a reading on Ohio. So it appears that someone ends up victorious, but then a tower moment happens, and the person's being hanged. And then there's Ohio, there was a decision being made. I felt like the ballots might have been manipulating the state of Ohio. And the person who's trying to prevent that is Nancy. Well, Nancy's here. I just see if you guys should watch my 25th amendment video. I highly recommend it. It's a good video. A good reading too. With a little quick spoiler alert. I saw that Nancy might be the next president before my end of my birthday. Before my birthday happened. So just, keep in mind that all these cards tend to point to Nancy being president and Pence. So that's really interesting. So, we'll see. Yeah. There's a lot of ballots being stolen. I see that third party. The Republicans are not going to take their vote from the Democrats. They're just going to hand it over to the third party because the third party votes are really useless in a sense if you think about it. So it's the Democrats and the Republicans. The Republicans are not giving it to justice. They're giving it to another person. Alright. Spirit, tell me. In the state of Michigan, what is the two cards that represent the state of Michigan? What is the card that represents the state of Michigan? What is the state that represents Michigan? What's the card that represents the state of Michigan? Ooh, this card almost popped out. Okay, there you go. Those two. We have celebration and moving out of troubled water. Interesting. Those two very opposite, very polarizing cards. So that is the card that represents Michigan, and the other one represents Michigan. So that is two fun outcomes. I kind of see them as two different outcomes that will possibly happen. And we have another tower moment again. What's the odds? We have victory. That card tried to pop out. Okay, Spirit, tell me. About in the state of Michigan. In the state of Michigan, is it going to the Republican nominee or Joe Biden, or is it going to be a recount? What's happening in the state of Michigan? Spirit, tell me. What is happening in the state of Michigan? What is happening in the state of Michigan, Spirit? This is really interesting. You guys see what happened with Gresham Whitmer? I feel so bad for her. Okay. Alright. We have the presidency. So maybe by the time Michigan goes, we know who won the presidency at that point. It appears that way. There's a tower moment. It's big. This is a big moment. Is this for the Republican Party? It looks like it. There's money here. There's a new leader rushing in. Keep hearing Nancy. This might be Nancy. This is my America card. So she might be the leader. And then she'll restore balance in the state of Michigan. Someone's trying to steal something. That's probably stealing our votes. Nancy comes in. She stands her ground. Justice will be served on the state. Because they found fraudulent balance. Again, I told you, oh my god. Okay. They slashed through the incumbent. And remember, these are states that voted for Donald Trump. Besides the state of Minnesota. And so now, how many cards has this card came up already and there's been going through the incumbent? It looks like they're voting Biden. Their judgment. They're judging him on his current dealings and his things that he's done. This card also showed up. They're taking a big risk. They feel like a victim because they put themselves in the situation that they were the tipping point state. And this is Iowa again. I don't know what state that is. I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot my readings. We have Nancy again. We have Trump leaving. He might lose the state. It looks like he's losing the state. There's ballots being hidden. The presidency, yeah. It's about the presidency. And there's about many ballots being hidden. It's about family. It might be related to families trying to hide other people's ballots and the family that's voting for the opposite party. And we have Mike Pence here. So Mike Pence might be the nominee going in, and then Nancy takes over. We have quarantine. Something with quarantine. So we might be in lockdown at this point, and we might be going into lockdown because there's an end of a cycle. There's an agreement. A peaceful transfer of power, and then we have a new beginning. Where the hell is that card? We have the incumbents out. We have there's been misinformation about the election. The country's in chaos. They're looking for hope. They're looking for a future. The future is not known. Then we have the undecided, or what's happening. People are celebrating. It's been a hard-fought battle, but we finally have a winner. A new leader comes in. There's been a union between the American people and that president. Because people were manifesting this president in. All 10 cups are here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 cups. We're almost done to the end of completion. It's the end of a cycle. If you guys know numerology, 9 is the last number before the cycle begins. And so we have a woman coming in and a man. So it's Biden. It's going Biden. Because it's going to be revealed that they actually won the state. People have been fooled that they thought Michigan was going to go to Trump, or the Republican nominee. We have Nancy again, a new leader. It was undecided. Now they know exactly who won. And a new leader is victorious. Where the hell is the card? I forgot what the card. Maybe I went through the card. I don't remember what card it was. Trying to figure out where the card is. Honestly, I can't find it. We have this. You have Hanged Man. Just no. Honestly, I forgot what the card looked like. I'm not gonna lie. I have very short memory span apparently. What is that? I think it's this. This is Michigan right here. So what's this one? Cleveland, voters, new leader, something divine, 45 out, Nancy, we have abundance. What the hell is it? I feel like it's at the end of the deck, that's why. Yeah, it was this card too. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea what the card looks like. I probably have a feeling I went through it. Ow, guys! It was this card! Damn it, how did I not realize that? Sorry, guys. Ooh. Okay, I'm just gonna fix this later. I don't want you guys to watch me trying to clean this up. Alright, and so for you guys, it's a card that I have asked Spirit to give me that you guys need to know. If you guys don't want to listen to this reading, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell icon for more content such as this. If you're staying through the rest of the video, I thank you so much. Love you. Alright, so we have here is the Five of Swords, the Angel in reverse. I told you I play with angels all the time. And so I'm getting here that, like, this is the first time I saw this card too. You guys are not relaxed. You're very, like, anxious. You're not very peaceful. Like, look at this angel just relaxed on the water. No phone, nothing. Just relaxing. It's calm. It's peaceful. I think some of you guys need to start meditating or going out about in, like, the universe and stuff like that. Then you also have the Three of Cups reverse. So a lot of you guys are going through a lot of spiritual awakening. I feel like some of you guys are going through your spiritual awakening and stuff like that. And so what he's basically telling me is that in order for you to unlock this spiritual awakening, you must meditate. You must be grounded. Some of you guys are not grounded. And if you guys are interested in this deck, this is the tarot deck from Spirit Halloween. I highly recommend it. It's cheap. It's efficient. It works. But I will definitely tell you now that you need to not buy this deck if you're a new beginner. Just so you guys know. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.